Yes, good morning to all of you. So, this is the another class that we are studying the modern periodic table. So, yesterday we have filled up some of the P block elements and S block element in our periodic table, and I give you some idea how to by heart that one. I think that you have by heart this one. Let's try again with along with me that you have been by heart or not. So, we fill up the elements and then we will study the different properties of that elements and how they are been known. So, the first one we have discussed that. So, in the way what we have studied. So, we have studied the S block elements and the P block elements. Okay. Today, we will fill one by one. The first one is what we say hari, li, na. Yes. Then kick, which that is what? Yes. What it kick, that is rugby, chess and fruits. Okay. Then hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, calcium and phosphinium. Then after that what we have studied a short form, that is what? B, what? That is mug, cash, sir. B mug, cash, sir. Then what? What we have studied? B mug, cash, sir. Bara. Who said? Bara. Yes. Then after that, in what is the elements over here? That is the boron. Yes. And in this what we have makes a simple form, that is what? Boron, aluminum and gallium, then F, that is IN and TI. So, I have not written the say the short form, but what we have said yesterday, Boal, Ganga, Indu and Tika, sorry. Boal, Ganga, Indu and Tika we have said yesterday, but without saying also we can write here. Now, after boron there is carbon family. Yes, carbon, in which what we have written, call, sir, get, what? Get, sand and pebbles. Okay? Get, sand and pebbles. Pebbles means Pb. Then after that what is the another one is the nitrogen family. So, in nitrogen family what we have done, the means the word that we use, now people, what? Now people ask for what? Whom? State Bank, for what? For biscuit. Now people ask State Bank biscuit. So, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, then Sb and Bi, bismuth. Okay. Likewise, oxygen group, O group. In oxygen what we have said that? We have said that O sit, come and sit, O sit, C, temperature and what? Position. Okay. TePO. Then next one, 7 group is of which? That is the fluorine group. So, what we have made the sentence over here, that is 4 class break what? In atmosphere, AT. Okay. 4 class break in atmosphere. Then the another one, 0 group, the first one is the neon. Yes, or the upper one is the helium. Helium, neon. So, what? Hello, what we have made? Yes, hello, Neha, then yes, what we have made? Arju, Hello, Neha, Arju and Krishna xerophyte RNA. So, easily we have filled up the group over first group, second group, third group, fourth group, fifth group, sixth and seventh group, which is required in our syllabus. Okay. These are the means things which we have been written over here. Now, we will study the sum of the property with them. So, these elements are called as representative elements. Okay? Representative element, this and this. This and this are called as representative elements, means S block and some of the P block elements. Then this block is called as transitions element. Transitions element, TAT, transitions elements. And this is called as inner transitions element, means they are changing their properties. So, transitions and inner transitions elements. Now, we will study some of the means important property that will be asked in your exam. The first one is S1 or group 1A. It is also called as what? Alkali metal. So, why the group 1 is called as alkali metal? Why the group 1 is called as alkali metal? Group 1 having what? 1 S1, suppose for hydrogen NS1, means the group 1s are the highly reactive metal. They are what? Highly reactive metal. Okay. They are highly reactive metals and they have valency how much? 1. So, except hydrogen, we remember that one, except hydrogen all are what? All are metal. Okay. In group 1, the first one is that they are called as alkali metal, number 1. Number 2 means they are highly reactive. Why highly reactive? Because S block needs 2 electron and they have 1 electron. So, to fulfill that electron, it is easier for them to means react or combine reactivity with them. Highly reactive metal, except what? Hydrogen is not the metal, it is placed in one, although it is placed in one group, but it is not a metal. From lithium to forcinium, they are metal. So, one group is metal except hydrogen, they are highly reactive and valency cell is 1 or 1 valency electron. The outermost cell contain, valency cell contain 1 electron. Okay. Then the why it is called as alkali metal? Then the questions arise that they are metal, they have 1 valency, therefore, they are called as alkali metal? No, it is not. It is called alkali metal because when they react with water, okay, when they react with water, they form a strong alkali. They form a strong alkali. That means what? Means that is the alkaline or base. We call as alkaline, means not soluble in water. So, for example, we can see that suppose sodium react with water, it form what? Sodium hydroxide. I am not means balancing this one, I want to only clear that what it means. Sodium react with water to form a sodium hydroxide and oxygen gases. Okay. This sodium hydroxide is what? Acid or base? Sodium hydroxide is a strong acid. Therefore, what we come to know? When this group react with water, they form strong bases or alkaline. Therefore, they are called as alkaline metal. Why alkaline metal? Because dissolving in water they form alkaline. Understand what I said? Group 1. Then next one is the group 2. Group 2A. They contain the outermost electron 2, okay, and S2. Outermost shell contain 2 electron. Then now they are called as earth alkali metal, sorry, earth alkali metal. So the group 2 is a metal, reactive metal, and the valency shell contain 2 electron. The valency shell contain 2 electron, and by knowing this one, it is not called as the earth alkali metal. It is earth alkali metal because this group, barium, magnesium, calcium, radium, these are found in the earth crust. Means they are found under the means that is the earth, that is the crust, and in the form of metallic oxide. Okay. They are found inside the earth in the form of metallic oxide. Magnesium is not found like only pure state form magnesium. It is found in the inside the earth in the form of means magnesium oxide. Okay. Means they are formed inside the earth as a means combined with the oxygen, and they present inside the earth as a oxide form, we call as oxide form. So, and when they react with water, suppose this is MgO, when they react with water, what it forms? It forms magnesium hydroxide. What is this again? This is again base. So, it forms a base, therefore, it is called as alkali metal. Okay. Why earth alkali metal? Because they are found inside the earth crust. Okay. So, group 2 consists, they are the metal. The valency shell contain how many electron? 2 electron, and they are called as earth alkali metal because they are found inside the earth crust in the form of oxide, in the form of metal oxide, okay, in the form of metal oxide, and when they dissolve in water or when they react with water, they form a base or alkaline. Therefore, they are called as earth alkaline metal, alkaline metal. Now comes to the next one. We will leave this one D group. Now we will go to the another group that we call as the halogens, 7A. Okay. I will rub this one, it is needed afterwards, sorry. Therefore, 7A group. Yesterday we have write 17 group. In means old periodic table, modern or all periodic table we will find like that, or in long forms of periodic table it is also written both are written 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then like that. Okay. So, it is written in long periodic forms. Now, that is not related to our syllabus, therefore, we will concentrate what is there. 7A group is called as halogens. Okay. 7A group is called as halogens. So, what is 7A group? 7A group, 7 means outermost shell, how much electron is there? There will be 7 means outermost shell contain 7 electron. How much electron is needed to fulfill? 1. So, they are highly reactive, but what? Electronegative. They are electropositive because outermost shell will what? Lose the electron. They will lose the electron, but what? They will gain the electron, therefore, they are highly electronegative elements. Okay. 7A groups are halogens and they are highly electronegative elements, and the outermost valency shell contain 7 electron. Okay. Outermost valency shell contain 7 electron. And why they are called as halogens? Halogens, the word is producing salt. Okay. Halo means salt. It is a Greek word, that is halo means salt. So, halogens are those elements which they react with acid or metal. When they react with metal, okay, when they react with metal, they form a salt. Plus halogens, what it produce? Salt. Understand what I said? Now, let us take one example. Without example, science cannot be understood. Okay. Let us take one metal, simply sodium. Okay. We will take sodium plus, let us take one example, chlorine or fluorine or chlorine, Cl. Diatomic, we have to write Cl2. Now, we are not concentrating on it, we will study in chemical reaction this one. Now, only what is been produced. So, when sodium react with this is metal, this is halogens. When they react, they form NaCl. So, NaCl, do you know NaCl? That is the what? Eating salt. So, it means salt. So, therefore, this is called as halogens. Why? Because when they react with what? Metal, they produce a salt. Okay. Again, another characteristics of this group. Again, if they react with hydrogen, what happen? Suppose chlorine react with hydrogen, what happen? What will happen? Then, have you heard the word HCl? Yes, that is mostly used, HCl. HCl is what? Acid. So, what we come to know now? We come to know now that 7A groups are highly reactive electronegative elements. What? That is highly reactive electronegative element. Why? Because they contain 7 electron, therefore, they will not lose the electron, they will gain the electron. So, negativity increase. So, they are called as highly electronegative elements, and they are non-metal. Again, they are non-metal, and when they react with hydrogen, they form what? When they react with hydrogen, they form, yes, that is acid, and when they react with metal, then they form salt. Yes, that is the reason why they are called as halogens. Now, comes to the next group, that is called as zero group or inert gas, noble gas, etc. Inert. Inert means not active. The word be concentrate on word inert means not active. Not active in what? Not active in what? That is in chemical reaction. That means those elements which are present in the zero group or the what? That is the 8 group, they are not active, means they are not actively participates on chemical reactions. In means that is in electricity, or you have studied in class 8 why means that is the neon or the helium are being used in chemical in argon or kryptons are being used for non-reactivity system. So, now comes to the next one. So, these are 0 group. Why they are called as 0 group? Because they are stable compound. Stable why? Because according to the electronic configurations, for the stability of the elements or the atom, the outermost shell contain 8 electrons or 18 electrons, outermost shell. Okay. So, they are what? They contain 2 in helium and 8 in all the others. Okay. Therefore, they are octet. Octet. Why octet? Because the outermost shell contain a fulfilled element electron. They are 8 numbers of electron except helium. Okay. Except helium. They are, therefore, they are called as inert. Why they are called as inert? Because they have a fulfilled electron in their outermost shells and they are inactive, not active in chemical reaction. Therefore, they are called as inert gas. So, till here I think you are somewhat clear. Now, the reasoning questions are being asked. Now, what happened when the first one is the first shell is the outermost 1 electron, suppose. Then lower one, when what happens, let us take one by one. Atomic radii size. Okay. What happened when the elements move in horizontal ray? What happened to the atomic size when we go from this side left to right? Okay. From there to this side, what happened to the atomic size? The atomic size will increase or decrease? Yes, atomic size will remain same. Why it remains same atomic size? Because there is no change in atomic radii. Okay. Then what will be the atomic size when they go to the vertical one? What happen? It will increase. Why increase? Because hydrogen has 1 electron in the outermost shell. What is? This is the first shell. Then lithium, how many cell? 2 cell. Then size will increase or decrease. Then third, we remember that 1 will have 1 radii, 2 will have 2 radii, 3 will have 3 radii, 3 cells. Okay. K, L, M, N, O, P, like this. The cell will increase 1 by 1. Okay. So, therefore, with the increase in the number of radii, there will increase in the size of atomic size. So, while in period, from first to second period, when we move vertically, the atomic size will increase. Okay, atomic size will increase. Now comes to the reactivity. Now, what happened to the reactivity? It is related with the atomic size. Reactivity means what? Capacity to combine with other atoms. Okay. Reactivity, what happened? Suppose, let us take one example. Something, I am holding a bucket of water here like this. If anyone want to carry my bucket over here, how much energy will be there in my hand to stop that bucket? There will be large energy. Suppose I am holding like this a bucket, holding a bucket of like this, and someone wants to pull that bucket, then the energy or the that is the force which I am using in these positions will be similar in that positions? No, obviously no. Therefore, what happened when the atomic size increase, this is not necessary for us, therefore, I am rubbing this table here. So, one electron is held by this one and potassium hold 3 atomic radius. Suppose I am giving this electron like this, suppose K. Okay. Now, this electron, how much they will have the force to means hold this electron in nucleus? How much force will be there? It is nearer to the nucleus, therefore, it is been attract much. And the third step means that the fourth one, potassium fourth one. So, if it holds this electron, the nuclear distance will be less or more? Nuclear distance will be more. That means, I set you the example, this is hydrogen positions electron holding, and this is potassium positions to electron holding, and that can be easily loose. Therefore, metal has the electropositivity means what? They lose the electron. Okay. So, for losing the electron, they need less energy. So, when we go downwards in metal, reactivity what? Increase. Reactivity increase. That is, the losing of electron will be more easier for lithium than the hydrogen, then sodium than the lithium, potassium than the sodium, and rubidium than the potassium, and calcium from the radium, and phorcinium for the. So, therefore, which will be more reactive, potassium or sodium? Now, can you tell which will be more reactive? In your exam, it will ask that in between sodium and potassium, which are more reactive? Which are more reactive? Which one will be the more reactive? Sodium or potassium? Be remember that those elements which are in lower portion, they will be more reactive in metal, and we have by heart this one. Sodium come before potassium or after potassium, you will know. How you will know? Hurry, Lina, kick. That means, Lina kick means sodium, after sodium there will be potassium. So, potassium in the lower than the sodium, therefore, potassium will be more reactive than the sodium. It has been already clear. Likewise, if sodium and lithium, if we say, that will also similar. In case of magnesium and calcium, what happened? That will be similar, because they are also what? They are also highly reactive what? Highly reactive metals. So, calcium will be more reactive than the magnesium, and you remember that non-metal is the opposite of metal. Yes, non-metal is the opposite of metal. The character of metal is not matched with the non-metal. Therefore, the reactivity will also opposite that of metal. Here the reactivity what happened? When goes down, the reactivity is increased, and the opposite is what in non-metal? When they goes down, then the reactivity will be decrease. Understand what I say? It is, I will make you easier to by heart that one. It is not necessary to by heart, only understand. Here increase, there will be non-metal will be decrease. Now, can you say that fluorine is more reactive or chlorine? Fluorine is more reactive or chlorine? What is the atomic number of fluorine? That is 9. Okay. Chlorine, what is? That is how much? I think 17, if I am not wrong. Okay. So, now comes to the first one, fluorine. How many? 7. Outermost shell contain 7 electron. Then in chlorine there will be third shell. Okay. Third shell. It contains also 7 electron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 electron. That is chlorine. Let us take one of the example. What it does? It lose the electron. It lose the electron. And what the non-metal or the means the 7 group do? They gain the electron. Okay? They gain the electron. So, what will be the things that when you get the electron or means pull the electrons over there, if the distance will be nearer, it will be easier to pull the electron, or it will be easier to pull like this. Which one? That is when the body is nearer, when the electron is nearer to our body, then it is easier for us to pull. That means, in fluorine they have 2 shells. Okay? So, it is near to nucleus. So, the force of nucleus will be more, and it is third shell. So, the force atomic radius increase, due to which what happened? What happened? The force from the nucleus will be less react with the valency electron. Therefore, when the distance increase, there is difficult to pull the electron. That is why the fluorines will be what? More reactive than the chlorine. Okay? Fluorine will be more reactive than the chlorine. Then the next one, in case of bromine and iodine, what happened? Bromine will be more reactive than the iodine. Now, I will ask you the questions why. Why bromine is more bromine is more reactive than the iodine? Because the atomic size of the bromine is less than the iodine, or atomic radius is less than the iodine, due to which it can easily pull the electron to its electron cells, okay, than that of iodine. Likewise, in between sodium and potassium, which one is more reactive? In case of sodium and potassium, potassium is more reactive than the sodium. Opposite, be remember that one, opposite. In metal, downwards increase in reactivity. In non-metal, what? Downward decrease in reactivity. Okay. Now comes to the next one. Next one is about the features. Now, in oxygen, sulfur also, what? When we go this side, what happen? The metallic property will be what? Increase or decrease? Metallic property, when we go this side, the metallic property will be decrease. Okay. We remember that one, the metallic property will be decreased, because metal, then non-metal, metalloids and non-metal. Likewise, when we go in the period, in this side period, then the metallic property will be decreased. Then the next things that we are studying, the characteristics. So, till here you understand what I said till here. Let us once again revise. The group 1 is called as alkali metal. Why alkali metal? Because when it dissolves in water, it forms a basic or alkaline. Then group 2A is called as earth alkali metal. Why earth alkali metal? Because they are found in the earth crust in the form of metallic oxide, and when they react with water they form alkalines. Okay? When they react with water they form alkaline. Then 7A group is called as halogens. Why halogens? Why? Halogens means what? Halogens means producing salt. So, therefore, this group when react with metal, they forms a salt, and when they again react with hydrogen, then what happen? When they react with hydrogen, they form a acid. We have seen the example hydrogen and chlorine to forms a hydrochloric acid. Like sodium and chloride, when they react, they forms what? They forms salt. Okay. Then the next one, zero group. Zero group means inert gas or noble gas. Why they are called as inert or noble gas? Inert means not active, not active. Therefore, they are not actively participating in the chemical reaction. Therefore, they are called as the inert group. Okay. So, now another one what we have studied, we have studied the features of the periodic table. So, what is the features? In group 1 and 2 or means metal, when we go downwards, then what happen? That will what? That will increase reactivity. That means chemical reactions will be increased when they go downward. What is the reason why they have increased? Means sodium has more reactive than the sodium means lithium. Why? What is the reason? Because metal lose electron from outermost cell. Most cell in chemical reaction. Okay. So, in chemical reaction what happen? Metal lose the electron, or while combining they lose the electron. So, So, when the distance of the electrons will be far from the nucleus, that will make easier to pull by the others. Therefore, they are highly reactive when we go to the downwards, because sodium, the atomic radii of the sodium will be more than the lithium, that will means have less attractive force towards the nucleus. So, they can easily lose the electron. Likewise, in second group also they are metallic character, therefore, there will be similar. Now, in non-metal what happened? Non-metal what they do? They gain the electron, means like for example, oxygen, the outermost cell contain how many electrons? 8 number, atomic number 8, that means they have 6 electron in the outermost cell. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electron. So, it is easier for the oxygen to lose the 6 electron or to gain 2 electron. Therefore, this non-metal what they do? They take the electron from others. For taking the electron, the means they must be nearer to the center. Therefore, when we go down, what happen? There will be decrease in reactivity. Why there will be decrease in reactivity? Because the nucleus distance will increase when we go downwards. So, it is difficult for them to pull inside the electron, they cannot pull them electron towards the electron cells. Therefore, the up one, suppose we say that the first one is the fluorine. Fluorine will be more reactive than the chlorine, because the atomic radii of the fluorine is less than that of chlorine. And the atomic radius, what it does? It does means the atomic radius when increased, there will decrease in the force of attractions of the nucleus towards the electron. So, these are the things we have studied in the periodic table over here. So, tomorrow we will study the features, advantage and disadvantage of modern periodic table, and the another one, that is the comparisons between the modern and Mendeleev periodic table, and these are also the important topic for your syllabus, also most important topic in your syllabus. So, thank you to all of you and good day for you all.